My name is Rianette Whitehead and I'm the founder of the Insurance Apprentice and editor of FA News. Today I am talking to the top 2 of the top 3 of 2023, the Insurance Apprentice. Welcome Christopher and Kyle. It's good to have you back.
Thank you.
It's not too long distant memory for you guys, so you look still very comfortable behind the camera.
With all the lights.
Yes. I have to ask the question, why did you enter? It was, by this time you had a very good idea what's happening, how always disappointed the judges looked and how grueling it looked. Why would you put yourself through something like that, Christopher?
The reason why I entered is actually twofold. I wanted to put myself up against the, what I deemed to be the greatest, young professional minds in the insurance space. And secondly, the platform. There's something about the Insurance Apprentice that resonates with my values and what I sort of have deemed my mission for the development of talent and the attraction and retention of talent within the insurance space. So those are really the 2 reasons why I entered.
Kyle?
From my side, I had a colleague that had done it previously and I'd seen it. And I don't think I was aware of how big it really was being down in Cape Town. So for me, it was really just about challenging myself, getting myself out there, like Chris says, against the best talent, young talent in the industry, and just seeing how far I could make it, really, yeah.
A comment was made after the finale of the 2023 competition that you guys were the best dressed group that we've ever seen. Did you get that?
Yes.
You did.
Yeah.
It. So now you meet your other 9 contestants. You obviously summarize them quickly. Kyle, you don't have to go through everyone, but in general, what was your take on who are you dealing with here?
So I actually found a piece of paper that I was dealing with. I wrote out every single person's previous kind of qualifications and employment history prior to getting into the top 10. Just trying to understand strengths, weaknesses, if they were on my team, how I could maybe use them in a way that would allow us to try our best and do our best and try to win the task. So what I found was that rather than being threatened by those fellow kind of contestants, rather actually trying to bring out the best in them in a team environment that would allow you then to get as far as you could because the team would succeed. So I think summing up in if there was 1 or 2 contestants for me that actually showed growth, I think the winner at the end of the day was Chris, and he showed such growth from the start. Even from our top 30 round, we were top 30. It was an unassuming. Chris was unassuming. I didn't think there was the outright strength or strongest in the competition. But as he went in the competition day or week by week, it was just amazing to see his growth. So I think, yeah, it was a great thing that Chris was the eventual winner.
Thank you. So, how I would describe the rest of the contestants in a few words.
Yeah, when you first met them, what did you feel? What did you see?
Well, I saw everybody as competition. There were obviously a few people that I singled out as, this is someone to watch. Kyle was one of them, definitely in the top 30 round. If I had to describe all of them at that moment, from meeting people in the top 100, the top 30, obviously the top 10, tenacity, enthusiasm, highly skilled, very friendly people, very strategic, very tactical. So all of these good traits really stood out.
Your favorite task?
Was the FSCA task. 100%.
Why did I know you were going to answer that?
When I entered the show, one of the questions is, what task are you looking out for? And the FSCA task was it. Yeah.
Kyle?
I think for me, the Sazria task was my favorite. We all know the extent at which I reported back on the FSCA task. But no, I think the Sazria task, because it spoke so much to just real life problems that we're facing with on a daily basis.
Looking back, it's been a year. What would you say is your biggest takeaway from the competition, Chris?
My biggest takeaway, and this is something I've been saying repeatedly, is about surrounding yourself with people who are better than you. and I've been actively looking for those people.
Kyle?
Yeah, just the growth that you get from exiting your comfort zone or getting out of your comfort zone. The growth that comes from that is just incredible. Yeah.
Career-wise, both of you had things happening. And I would also like you to touch on the claims forum.
Yeah. So career-wise, obviously, career-wise, things have been intense and nice and exciting. A lot of exciting things have happened from a professional point of view. And also the claims forum,
Yes,
which has been just amazing. A few of us, Marissa, Deirdre, Wayne from the show, as well as a past contestant, JP, formed the claims forum with the intention of attracting and retaining talent within the industry, specifically within the claims profession.
It's an idea you had, but taking part and winning just ignited the flame, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Kyle?
Yeah, from my side, I've actually just recently moved jobs, going back into the broking field. Again, the show is just, from a personal branding point of view, just putting you on a platform that even prior to moving jobs, you were entering into meetings where people knew who you were. Execs of insurance companies, brokerages, knew who you were before you had even met them. So it really just puts you on a footing that, it just gives you that boost when you're dealing with people on a daily basis that, they appreciate what you've achieved on the Insurance Apprentice. And that's no mean feat by actually, firstly, entering, secondly, getting into the top 10, and then thirdly, getting as far as the top 3. They respect that. It shows how much weight the competition holds in the industry.
We need to get the numbers in Cape Town a little bit up. Are you aiming to get that going?
100%. 100%. I was very disappointed. I had the benefit of, the pleasure of being a regional judge this year, which was a cool full circle moment for me. And it was very disappointing. And I think I finally understand the frustration Simon and Knox had being on the other side of the table. So we're definitely looking for some exciting talent down in Cape Town to push everyone up here in Joburg.
I'm glad to hear that. We really want to make this much bigger. So I am looking for the numbers in Cape Town and specifically Durban. Talking about the judges always look so disappointed and so hectic when on screen. Talk to us about the bigger picture, because I think a lot of people look into, I'm never entering because, goodness, being toned down by the judges the whole time. I'm not up for that. Your comments?
For me, I think the judges, yes, they're harsh, but they always did it in a way that was trying to get the best out of you. I think for me, Knox is, even in this past season, the line of questioning is always with a view to getting you to hit the brief. So it's, would you say X, Y, Z, hoping that you hit the nail on the head, that you haven't left the brief unmet. So yes, they are harsh, but at the end of the day, we're looking for the ultimate insurance apprentice. We're looking for the best of the best. However, I've never walked away feeling unfair by anything that the judges have done. I never walked away feeling they were too abrasive. It was always done fairly, and it was always done in a way that got the best out of me, which is what you want in this competition.
The judges, I found them, you have to look past all of the, it's a shtick at the end of the day. It is a show, but the support that we received from the judges before and after the tasks were amazing. We received a lot of feedback, and it really depends, or it rests on the person receiving the feedback to take that, synthesize it, and consider how best they're going to perform in the next task. I always say, it's you receive this feedback. It's up to you, really. What do you want to do with it? Do you want to wallow about it? Do you want to, let it get you down, or do you want to use it to fuel you for the next tasks?
So what I'm taking away from this, if this is really scary for you and you've listened to all of this and you still don't want to enter because of the judges, you're probably not the right person to enter, right?
Pretty much, yeah. There's a lot of self-awareness that you require, a lot of digging deep down. They've said this to me, and yes, it could have been framed in a different way, but they've said this to me. What is the message that I'm really getting?
Yeah. Thank you, guys. It was fantastic to catch up. Tonight we will know who the winner for 2024 is, so looking forward to that. This is Rianette Whitehead, signing off.